What's good, family? How are you today? Yo, I got a juicy one for you right now. So listen, growing up, right, I was always labeled special ed. So from the first grade all the way to the 10th grade. And I got left back 3 times in the 10th grade because I was bad. I ain't gonna lie, I was bad. I was a bad kid. So all my life, I've always thought that I deserved to be in special ed for this one purpose. There was this one reason, rather. So here's the reason. When I was in first grade, I had this white teacher. She was really beautiful and everything. And you know, when you're in school, you know, you're a guy or girl, you always in love with your teacher because you see them every day. My teacher used to wear this perfume to school every day. Now, I think maybe that's why I'm such a fanatic for fragrances. Every day she would wear this perfume. This one particular day she came to school and she didn't have the perfume on. So I go up to her and I'm like, Miss such and such, whatever her name was. I was like, what happened to you? Why you don't smell good today? She was like, oh, I forgot to put my perfume today. I was rushing, blah, 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 blah. I went ballistic. I started throwing chairs in the classroom because my teacher did not wear her perfume that I like to smell every day. So my cousin DeWanda, she's an educator, you know, she deals with special ed kids. She said, cousin, you should have never been in special ed. I said, why? She said, because they labeled you wrong. I was like, because I threw chairs in the classroom, I was a bad kid. She said, that doesn't mean anything. What that told me was you had some issues at home. And maybe what you saw at home, maybe your mother used to throw stuff, your father used to throw stuff, or somebody in your life used to throw stuff. You were just acting out what you saw. But it did not mean that you were a special ed child because you threw a chair. The teacher could have sat you down. She could have asked you, well, why were you mad because I didn't wear my perfume? She could have spoke to you and got you to talk to her, and then she would have been able to understand why you did what you did. But that's what they do in education, in schools. They don't do that. The first thing they do is they want to label you as a special education child. Now, I don't know, maybe my mother got a special check because I was in special ed. You know, I didn't wear no yellow helmet, but I did ride on the yellow school bus though. But it was so crazy when she told me that because that brought back so many memories. And I guess because I was labeled as special ed and that's all they told me, I acted that out from the whole time I was in school. So from first all the way to 10th again, I got left back, remember, 3 times in the 10th grade. I acted out being a special ed kid. And I was just continuing to be bad. You know, like me and these 3 guys in junior high school, we ran the whole school. When I got to high school, I hung out with the worst guys in the school. We ran the school. And this was the mentality that I had because I guess I was labeled. So because I was labeled as a special education child and they said special ed kids was bad, I had to act out being bad. And now I realize, wow, because I am a very smart guy, I'm quite sure, as you guys can see. So I thank God that I didn't let that stigma carry over into my adult life, and I actually changed that stigma that was on me my whole time. Now, this is what blew me away, my cousin said. She said, do you know that you can go to your school and get your records? And if you get your records and your records say that you were labeled as a special education child, you can go to Social Security and you can file with the Social Security and they would have to pay you for the rest of your life Social Security benefits because you were labeled as a special education child. Now, y'all know if I was grimy and I was one of those people that just want to sit home and do nothing with my life and just be a nobody, I'd be running down to the social administration right now, Social Security Administration, and I'd be going to get my check. And I'd be sitting back lazy because I think they pay you really good. And she said they would have to give you back Social Security money from the time that you left high school up into your adult life. Girls, guys, I'd be sitting high right now because that's a lot of time. But guess what? I ain't like that. I ain't thinking about no Social Security money because I got these monies, y'all. I got these monies. So I'm not thinking about that. But I just wanted to share that with y'all because that blew me away. It was just crazy. I was like, wow. Special education. And I thought that was a good label, actually. Because, you know, all this time I would always go, yeah, I grew up, I was in special ed, but I'm a success now. Wow. Stigma. Be careful with those stigmas, y'all. They're not good. Definitely not good. Yo, I love y'all as always. Y'all know it's your boy MG, aka Muddy Grace. I try to bring you some inspirational type stuff, messages. I would never, ever, ever waste your time. I love you. God bless you. Have a blessed day and stay safe. And remember, God is our protector because he definitely will protect you.